Welcome to Battles History. Today, we delve into one of the most significant battles of ancient times, the Battle of Teutoburg Forest. Join us as we explore the events leading up to this monumental clash, the strategies employed by both sides, and the consequences that followed. So, sit back and enjoy as we take you on a journey through the history of this epic battle.
The Battle of Teutoburg Forest, also known as the Varian Disaster, was a significant military engagement that took place in 9 AD in the Teutoburg Forest in what is now northwestern Germany. It was fought between three Roman legions, led by Publius Quinctilius Varus, and an alliance of Germanic tribes, led by Arminius, a former Roman ally who had turned against them. In the late 1st century AD, the Roman Empire was expanding its territories and exerting its influence across Europe. In 9 AD, the Emperor Augustus appointed Varus as governor of the newly established province of Germania, with orders to pacify the region and integrate it into the empire. However, the local Germanic tribes, who had long resisted Roman rule, saw this as a threat to their autonomy and decided to band together to resist Roman expansion. The Roman legions under Varus consisted of around 20,000 men, including legionnaires, auxiliaries, and cavalry. They were a formidable force and had succeeded in quelling many rebellions in other parts of the empire. However, the Germanic tribes were highly skilled warriors and were led by Arminius, a Germanic chieftain who had served in the Roman army and had gained Varus' trust as a loyal ally. Varus and his legion set out on a 3-day march through the Teutoburg Forest, a densely wooded area that presented many logistical challenges. They had to navigate difficult terrain, ford rivers, and deal with bad weather, all while maintaining military discipline and keeping a watchful eye for potential ambushes. Arminius had secretly planned the ambush and had been gathering intelligence on the Roman legions for some time. He and his warriors waited for the Roman army to enter the forest, and when they did, they sprang the trap. The Germanic warriors, who were hiding in the trees and on high ground, rained down arrows and spears on the Roman soldiers, who were caught off guard and quickly became disoriented. The Romans attempted to regroup and form defensive positions, but the Germanic warriors were too skilled and too numerous. They used hit-and-run tactics, ambushing the Romans from the trees and then quickly disappearing back into the forest, making it difficult for the Romans to engage them in open combat. The dense forest and unfamiliar surroundings made it impossible for the Roman legions to use their superior discipline and organization. The battle raged on for several days, but the Roman legions were unable to break through the Germanic lines. Varus, realizing that he was outnumbered and outmaneuvered, attempted to retreat, but the Germanic warriors continued to harass his troops, attacking them from all sides. The Roman soldiers, weighed down by their heavy armor and supplies, were unable to move quickly through the difficult terrain. As the Roman legions became increasingly desperate, they were forced to abandon much of their equipment and supplies in order to move more quickly. This made them even more vulnerable to attack, and many soldiers were killed as they attempted to flee. The Germanic warriors pursued them relentlessly, killing many and taking others captive. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest ended in a decisive victory for the Germanic tribes. Varus himself was killed, along with most of his officers and soldiers, and the surviving Romans were forced to flee the forest and regroup elsewhere. The Roman army suffered a devastating defeat, with an estimated 15,000 to 20,000 soldiers killed or captured. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest was a major turning point in Roman history and had significant consequences for both the Roman Empire and the Germanic tribes. For the Romans, it was a devastating defeat that shook the confidence of the military and political leadership. Augustus himself was reportedly devastated by the loss of so many soldiers and personally oversaw the recovery of the remains of the fallen soldiers. The defeat also had significant political repercussions. Some Roman officials blamed Varus for the disaster, while others criticized Augustus for his ambitious expansionist policies. The battle also marked the end of Roman attempts to expand into Germania and led to a period of instability along the Roman frontier. For the Germanic tribes, the battle was a decisive victory that demonstrated their military prowess and emboldened them to resist Roman rule. Arminius emerged as a hero among his people and continued to lead the resistance against Roman incursions in the years that followed. The Battle of Teutoburg Forest was a pivotal moment in Roman history and had far-reaching consequences for the empire and the wider region. It demonstrated the limitations of Roman military power in unfamiliar terrain and against skilled opponents and contributed to the decline of Roman influence in Northern Europe. The battle also highlights the importance of understanding and adapting to local conditions and the dangers of underestimating the strength and determination of one's opponents.
Thank you for watching Battles History. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Once again, thank you for tuning in to Battles History, and we'll see you in the next video.